Hi and welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello if you are new here. Thank you for joining me for today's video. Today I'm going to be testing out the Coco and Eve Fake Tan. I have their Barley Bronzer, I think it's called, in shade Ultra Dark. So I'm really excited to try it out. They have sent me over a nice bundle of things to share with you. So I'll be unboxing all the bits that I've got in here and then trying out the Fake Tan and showing you the results at the end of the day. So if you'd like to see that, then please just keep on watching. So first of all, I'll just show you what I've got in the box. Coco and Eve I have seen on Instagram so much and I wanted to try it out for so long, so I'm really excited that I've got the chance to try it now, especially where the weather's getting warmer. I feel like now is the time I would normally fake tan because I'm definitely very fair at the moment. I've had to wait until all my gradual stuff wears off. So it comes packaged like this. You've got a nice little bit of tissue paper, and then inside I have the fake tanning brush to show you. This is like to blend it into your face. I have the glove to show you. I've never tried a glove with a thumb hole before, so I'm really excited to try that out. And then this is the tan that I'm going to be testing out today. Like I said, it's in shade Ultra Dark and it is their Barley Bronzing Foam. I also have the bronzing face drops. These are like a gradual tanning face drop that you can use on your own or mix in with your moisturiser. I'm not going to use these today. I will show you what they look like though and the texture of them and everything, because I want to try this out on my face with the brush to see how well that works. So yeah, let's just get into it. You can get these 3 items as a kit. I think they're about £39 for all 3. You could probably buy them all separately as well, but I guess it works out better value to get them as a kit. And then the face drops are about £22, but these are probably going to last you quite a long time, because let's have a look at these first actually. These are 30ml and this is the medium glow ones. So it comes in a little pot like this. So these are what the drops look like. They're kind of like a bit of a pinky clear colour and quite a runny consistency. I did try them out last night. I don't know if you can just see on my hand there where I didn't wash it off, because I just wanted to show you what colour it comes out. So this is after one night and it is just a very fair kind of to light medium colour. I'm just going to blend this in just to show you, because when you massage it into your skin, although it's liquidy, after a little while of massaging it in, it sort of thickens up and it gives your skin like a beautiful glow. So it almost feels like it's quite moisturising and nourishing, as well as like it's going to tan you. But yeah, as I was saying, this is the colour that came up first night, but it is designed to be used gradually, so you'd apply it like every night, mix it in with your skincare regime, and then eventually it will darken up on your face more. The scent of it is lovely as well, a really nice sweet scent. I'm looking forward to adding that into my skincare regime. I'm just going to go and wash that off my hand now, because obviously we want to test out this. We don't want to be mixing all these fake tans together. Oh yeah, also I better mention, because last night when I was like playing around with it on my hand, I didn't realise how you get it out. But basically there's this sort of like ball in the end here, and you actually press that. It's like a soft silicone ball, and when you press that, the product then comes out onto your hand or like onto your face. So it's really easy to use, and I think you'd only need a few drops of this in with your skincare and you'd get a nice little glow. So moving on to the tan. This is the Coco and Eve Sunny Honey Tan. First of all, I want to see what it smells like. I'm going to pump it onto the glove. The glove is really soft. It's like really luxury, almost like a velvet mitt. It's really lovely. So I'm going to put a little bit of this tan onto the glove so we can see the colour and consistency of it. Okay, so there is the first pump, and literally looks like a dollop of poo on my hand at the minute, which is lovely. What does it smell like? I don't know why it's so... all fake tans look like that. I just haven't used them for so long and it just really... Okay, it smells fruity, like the gradual tan. It smells really fruity. So I'm just going to put my hair back with a clip, and then I'm going to start putting a little bit on my chest to see what it comes out like on the skin. I wanted to go for the ultra dark so that we can see what the darkest one will, what results it will give. Okay, so that is spreading on so nicely with this mitt, like it's so easy. And actually with the thumb on it, it does make it easy, because you can sort of like get around in the little areas, which like usually a little bit more difficult. I am just look in the viewfinder to see where I'm putting it, so hopefully I'm doing it neat enough. But I just want to show you a little bit of the application on camera, and then I'll go off camera and finish all the application, show you what it's looking like, and then I'm going to leave it for a few hours, because basically with this one I think it can be left for like minimum 2 hours. It says it develops in just 2 hours. I'm going to leave it on for a little bit longer than 2 hours, because I've tried this before with tans where they say that, you know, it works in 2 hours, and I feel like I wash it all off, and I know that overnight they work the best. So I would probably use this overnight as well, but today I'm just going to wear it all day and then wash it off. So obviously when you swap hands, you then get your tan on the other side of the mitt, which, although I love the idea of the thumb, I do normally like to have tan on one side, and then once I've applied all of my tan, I then use the other side to like buff it in. So you can't really do that with this mitt, because you are going to have tan on both sides, obviously unless you don't bother using the thumb gap. So I'm just putting a bit more on and do this side, and it really smells nice. It doesn't smell like any tan I've used before. A lot of tans kind of smell like coconutty, don't they? This one's definitely like a fruity scent, but I really so far like the tone of it. It's like kind of sort of olive toned. It's not green. I do find, because I am so fair, a lot of tans can go a little bit green on me, but this one looks like quite a neutral colour, so it shouldn't go green, hopefully. Okay, so far so good. I feel like it buffs in that I could actually like put clothes back on today and then go out and it wouldn't look too patchy or anything until I wash it off later. So I'm just going to finish up doing the whole of my body with it, and then I'll come back and we'll do the face using the brush and see how that works.
Said the last drink was the last drink. You make it hard to leave. We're telling secrets in the dark while drinking whiskey neat. I would fall in a second if you let me, 'cause you're all that I want. Could you let me in? The last drink was the last drink, but I don't wanna leave. I wanna get closer. Don't want this night to be over.
Okay, so I finished applying it to all of my body, and first up it went on so nicely, and it already has like dried down. I have put like a little black robe on just because I didn't want to put my like crop top back on because I don't want to rub it off. I haven't done my hands yet, but this is what the arms are looking like, and as you can see it's a really, really nice olive tone tan, and it's like not streaky or anything, and it's not patchy. You know, like with some mousses you can have a little bit of the colour guide still kind of patching a little bit, so then you can't really go out with it on. With this you could definitely just get dressed and go out for the day and it wouldn't bother you too much. It's very dry. That's one thing I've noticed with this, is that it is very, very dry, so I don't feel all clammy. It smells nice so far. I just wanted to show you how I do my hands, because I think a lot of people like want to know how to tan the hands, because that's the one that always goes wrong. I always apply moisturiser to my hands first. This is the only moisturiser I use because I do have very kind of like dry, sensitive skin on my body, so I'll just pump a little bit of that on my hand and I'll like massage it in completely as if I'm putting hand cream on, making sure that I get in all of my cuticles, because also I do have dry cuticles, so if I put tan on it always sticks to them, so I like to put plenty on there. Okay, so once that's all like kind of lubricated up, I'm then going to use the mitt and I'm just going to put the tiniest bit, because this has already got lots on it as we can see. I'm going to put the tiniest bit of tan on it. I mean like the tiniest bit, that's all I'm putting, and then I'm going to start here and just like blend it into my hand, putting mainly like on this bit here, and then I'll blend the excess like up the fingers and making sure to go in between all of the fingers, and also bend your hands like that and go over the knuckles, because otherwise you'll get little white lines between the knuckles, and then just making sure that all around the edges here it blends in like seamlessly with what we've already put on the arm. Okay, so that's that one done, and that's what they look like at the moment, the difference between them. So you can see I've put a very, very light covering on it. Obviously it is going to develop over time, but I really don't want my hands too dark. I'll show you what I use on my hands, because after you've tanned, your hands and your face always are the areas that wear off quicker than everywhere else, so I'll show you what I use in a minute just to keep the tan up on my hands and my face. And then if you have got any like on the palms of your hand, I tend to just take like a baby wipe, put it between my hands and just go like that and it just takes off any excess that's left on the palms. Okay, so they are looking good. So let me show you what I use on my hands and my face after I've tanned, so like a few days later. I love to use this one, which is the James Read Self Tan Rose Glow Water Mist. I also like the Saint Tropez one that's very, very similar to this. But with this, once your tan wears off on your face, you can just give a little bit of spritz the night before. In the morning, it brings your tan back a bit, but the hands is what it works perfectly on, because you can just spritz over your hands. Again, apply the cream first and then just spritz this over your hands, and just use a towel or something to make sure that it is blended in. And then when you get up in the morning, your hands are back the same colour as your body. Also, obviously, we do have this as well that we could use on the face to keep the tan darker. But yeah, I do love to use a face spray on my face and my hands. So talking about the face, let's apply some of this onto my face with the brush, which is something I've never done before. I'm really excited. It's probably the most exciting bit for me, because I see all the time on like Instagram and Facebook these girls applying the fake tan with this brush onto their face, and I just think, oh, that must work out so nice, because with the mitt it's always a bit difficult, like you miss bits and that, but with this you can actually put it on like a foundation. And again, with using a brush like this, it probably makes it a lot easier to be able to go out in the day with the tan on, because it's a lot more blended. Okay, so I'm just going to get the hair off my face. Now I have applied my skincare. I do like to apply my skincare underneath fake tan, because again, it just moisturises before I put the tan on, and I find then it doesn't cling to any of the dry patches on my face. My face is generally oily, but there can be little dry areas, so I'd rather it not cling to that. The moisturiser I'm wearing today is the Charlotte's Magic Cream in Light. I've been absolutely loving this. It just makes your skin so glowy and hydrated, and I love it. So I've put that on underneath, and now I'm going to just squeeze some of the tan onto the brush and blend it into my face. I'm going to start off with just a little bit and see how this works. Okay, so it is kind of like putting a very liquidy foundation on. Oh my god, it makes it so easy. That is amazing. I love the brush so much. Look how easy that just blends into the skin, and it doesn't look all like patchy brown like when you use the mitt on your face. I find it always looks patchy. Oh, this is like the best invention ever. I've tried it before with some of my other brushes. I've never used a proper fake tan brush, but this one, I think because it's so dense, it works really well with the tan. Do the other side. Oh, I love using this. It almost makes my skin like more glowier. Oh, I love this so much. This is such a nice idea as well if you don't want to wear any makeup and you just want a little bit of colour. Just a tiny bit of this on your face in the morning would work so nicely, and then over time it's going to develop and last. I'm going to put a little bit more on my forehead, just the most tiniest bit, just to make it the same colour. Be interesting to see as well if I get any like breakouts from it, because I do have sort of sensitive skin. I've got a bit of a breakout at the moment, but it is the time of the month, so that's to be expected. Okay, so I think I probably applied too much now, because my cheeks look really brown, and it has gone a little bit brown around this area here. Okay, that's looking good. I think if I was going out, I'd just pop a little bit of concealer on. I'd put it around here and just blend it in a little bit, just to tone down the brownness on my cheeks. But that's probably because I did put a little bit too much on. I got a bit overexcited with the brush, but I still absolutely love the way it's applied. It looks 10 times better than when I use a mitt with a tan. I just have like patches all over my face. It looks awful. This is also really good for like blending down your neck. So I don't know about you, but sometimes under here is where I miss my tan. So using something like this can just buff it in really easily. So I'll just read you some of the claims, and then I'm going to leave it for probably 6 hours and then go and rinse it off and come back. I'll probably show you it just before I rinse it off to see how much it's developed from now. It says it has a unique cellular shape formula infused with raw virgin coconuts, botanicals and amino acids to hydrate and firm the skin. I definitely can feel like almost like skincare ingredients in it, because when it's on my face it feels really hydrating. It's enriched with barley inspired ingredients such as mandarin oil and natural antioxidants including fig, banana, papaya and cocoa to help improve the signs of aging. Love that. Blurs pigmentation and perfects the skin. Tropical Balinese mango and guava scent, lightweight non-sticky formula. I knew it was fruity. Yeah, you can Now they've said that, I can really smell the mango. It's lovely. Now it does say it's with a green grey base for natural looking golden glow with no orangey tones. So it will be interesting for me because I normally aim towards a red toned tanner because I do turn green, but this has got grey in it. I've never tried a green grey one, so maybe the grey will stop me going green. Let's hope. And it's fast drying and it develops in just 2 hours, but it does say if you want the best results, leave it on overnight. And then you rinse off and you gently pat dry your skin, so like obviously no rubbing and stuff, but that's the same with any tan. So I will go away now, get on with the day, and this is what it's looking like at the moment. So we can see kind of like how dark it is, and we can see the colour. It's definitely going a nice golden glow colour. My skin also looks really glowy as well. So like the chest is looking like this. So I will leave it now for 6 hours and then I'll come back and I'll show you it just before I go and shower. So I shall see you a bit later on. Okay, I'm back and I'm all tanned. I can't believe how well this tan has come out, and it's gone like a beautiful sort of like sun-kissed red coloured tan, which I absolutely love. I think it looks so nice. I've had it on for 5 hours, so I put it on at 10. It's now 3 o'clock, so I'm going to go and shower it off, but I just wanted to show you before I shower it off. So this is basically it with the guide colour on. As we can see, my arms are looking quite brown and my chest definitely looks really brown. I have been sat out in the sun, so some of this could be a little bit of like the sun obviously making it look a bit redder, but my face, which I didn't have in the sun, is still like a really nice colour. I'm just going to show you my stomach. We'll see how that's looking. So this is how my stomach is looking, and it doesn't look as dark as my chest, but I think because my chest like sometimes gets a bit of tan on it, I think the tan takes better to that bit, but still it's come out a really nice colour, and I really can't wait to wash this off and see what it looks like. Apparently what happens with this tan is when you wash it off, obviously this guide colour does come off and then it goes a little bit lighter, but then it still continues to develop over time. So I think tomorrow it will still kind of get a little bit darker if it does look lighter after I wash it off. So I'm going to go and wash it off now very gently, like it said, just with a bit of soap and water. And my face, I'll probably just use a bit of water instead of a cleanser because I don't want to like strip everything off just now, and then we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I'm out the shower and I'm still looking a really nice colour. I'm going to go away now and I'm going to put all of my moisturisers on. I'm going to do my makeup and then get dressed and then give you my final review of the product. But this is what I look like fresh washed out the shower, so this will now still continue to develop. I cannot wait to get some makeup on and cover up these spots. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, my makeup's all done. Sorry it's a bit echoey in here. I've just took you into the bathroom because this is where I've got the best natural light, because I just wanted to show you what it's all looking like in natural light and how nice and natural the colour looks. I absolutely love it. It's come out so nice, especially like on my face. My face normally takes the least, but it's taken it really well, and I really think it's from using that brush and like really buffing it into the skin. So I'm so happy with how it's come out. I think in natural light it looks really nice. It doesn't look like a fake tan, it looks like a nice natural tan. And my skin also feels super soft, it hasn't dried out, so that's another plus point. My hands have come out really nice. I did have to wash these fingers because I was cleaning the kitchen and I touched something and I was like, oh God, I need to wash my fingers. So I kind of washed a little bit of the tan off here, but they still look really good, and even there's nothing on here, so the mitt worked really well. So I should take you back in the other room and finish up. And this is how it's looking under my lights, and I still really love it. I think it's such a nice colour. So yeah, I definitely recommend the fake tan. It's so nice to use. Very moisturising, gives a really nice colour, and like I said, I think it's going to develop more over time. I think the one thing that I'm not too sure about is the shape of the glove. I know it's designed to be like helpful, and it did help to get like around the neck and then all the sort of crevices and that, but the only thing is with it being like this, you do have to use both sides of the mitt to actually put the tan on, whereas like I said, I do prefer to have one side clean so that I can buff it in afterwards. So that's probably my only criticism of it. Apart from that, I absolutely love it. We'll definitely be using it again. It's really, really nice. I will leave it linked down below if you are interested, along with the face drops. If you want me to do a whole video on the face drops as well, I can do that. Just leave me a comment down below. I do have a discount code as well for you if you do want to purchase this. It is Rosie T. I'll put it on the screen now, and that gets you 10% off your order. I really hope that you found the video helpful. If you did find it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe for more videos like this. If there are any other fake tans you would like me to review, then please just leave me a comment down below. I hope you're having a lovely day whatever you're up to. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye!